Normally, a relationship in Europe is somehow scam.
Okay.
But in terms of marital aspects, to my observation and what I've learned so far in terms of relationship here, before now, a lot of guys normally have that same privilege as well. When they find a person they love and then who they actually wish to be with, then get the opportunity to. But now, it's like the women have been more than the men. The population of women are more than the men. So because of that, the women are taking advantage in stressing men and whatever. So you see a lady that today that told you everything about he love you and all that, but of which the love is not actually from heart. So in regards to that aspect, most especially depends on the city and the country where you reside. So in terms of Italy here, which I'm here and living in Italy, so dating again outside the country is somehow it's like a suicide mission, or dating and it's like it's eventually or more or less like dating again in Nigeria as well. So to me, distant relationship is not advisable in terms of anything, especially when you are advanced of age and you are willing to marry. Because most ladies in Europe, they will not want to join the lady, join a guy in that particular country where that guy resides. So that is the problem whereby, to me, which I have encountered as myself, and most guys I know, that many guys today become single because, and secondly, in terms of Italy as well, there are some ladies as well. If I'm living in Rome and the lady I'm actually approaching or that I'm dating, she's in Milan, she don't even see any reason of her coming to join me here in Rome rather than me leaving Rome and to join her in Milan, which is not supposed to be so. The Bible says, he that find a wife find a good thing and obtain favor from God, which means he said both of them will cleave, not to the woman, but to the man. If we are to marry, it's the woman that is the man is the one that is responsible for the well-being of the family of the woman. So not the man not the woman responsible for the well-being of the man. So in terms of European aspect of relationship, it's quite different a lot for Nigeria, because normally if a woman, a man is of age, you want to get married. If you want to marry, no matter the city or the state the person resides, definitely we have to meet up with the woman. But in Europe, the reverse is the case, because that is the advantage and the disadvantage about European country. And they have made a lot of guys being single. Mostly, the thing affects a lot of women as well, making most women to become single mothers.
Have you ever been in a distant relationship?
Of course, most relationship I've encountered here is always distant relationship, and that is the reason I have, let me see, some barrier on it.
Okay, have you ever been in a distant relationship with someone in Africa, in Nigeria?
No.
Okay.
Most relationship I've ever been here as a distant is Spain, France.
So it doesn't work out.
And Germany, yeah. So most times they want to move me from where I am.
Okay.
The first relationship I was, although I know the girl when I was in Nigeria. So when I came here, what she told me was to leave Germany, which I actually wanted to, because then I was free. I have not completed here, so I have not put my finger on the computer. So which I have the privilege. But suddenly she changed her mind that no, she don't want this and that. So after completing, after like 6 months or 8 months, I have been reciting in Italy. Then he said, no, I have to come back. I wish I decided, so no, it can't happen again.
I don't understand. Like, you moved to Germany?
No, I was still in Italy. I was preparing myself to go. Immediately I came to the country for the first time. So at the end of everything, she disagreed I should stay here and get my document before coming. But after 8 months of my staying in Italy, so she changed her mind I should come over, which I've already placed my finger on, which I know the consequence of it. Placing your hand on one particular country, going to another country, especially country like Germany, so you may be bounced back.
Okay.
So I just decided to say no, I'm not going. So at the end of everything, so I still find myself, or I see the guy still find herself coming back, telling me that she made a mistake that, and I have to forgive her and all those kinds of things. I just look and smile. So sometimes it's really hard to herself second chance or whatever.
Yeah, like you're focused not just Nigerian women or African women. Like you don't like to date other race.
And I like to probably not in Italy.
Why?
Because the risk in them is shown in their face, and secondly, from their children, from their father to their children, this thing is always dead in their mentality. Because why? They lack this word and called generality of what to assimilate with anybody you meet, in terms of black or white or not. They are not I've not been to many countries, but I've seen a lot of things on net and many other things which I've tried my best to check on. And the problem is that in Italy, most of them don't speak English. So when they see you like this, even when you say hi, ciao, it became problem for them. For them to respond to you, is they see you as a tat or whatever, as nothing before them, of which most of their education is no more than diploma, higher diploma. Their most education, yeah. And most Nigeria that is here, they have BSc, even masters and all that, but they look down on us because we are different color. So the races in them, the white ladies, is more here than and to even having that courage to say, okay, you want to go approach such lady. No, it's not. To me, it's not advisable.
Really?
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of guys as well who actually ventured into a white relationship. At the end, they went to work. The white are still bringing another man in. Yeah, the white are still bringing, because even in my city, there's a guy, a Ghanaian guy. He married. He has a kid. At the end, there has a misunderstanding. What caused the misunderstanding? Because he found out that the wife is cheating on him with another white guy. I was so surprised. Like, seriously, I've never seen something like this before. Because why? Most times, if a white want to cheat or a white lady want to cheat, not on a white guy, how far? Are you okay? Can't you satisfy your woman? Because at least most white people, they are crazy about black. They are 40 and they are okay in terms of bed and other performances. But how come the reverse is the case? He's cheating with you with another white man?
So have you ever tried to be in a relationship with him and it didn't work out?
When I didn't come to this country, normally my idealism was just, at least let me just meet this way, but whether small or advanced of age, that is really. But if I approach them, they just look, no, Miss Kuzi. Okay. No, Miss Kuzi.
So
sometimes even before you even call and say, I'm so and so, my name is this and that, come and get me or whatever. So then just please shout. Then just they walk out, they go leave you, say you want to say.
Many of them see they friendly now.
Depends. Except those who have already traveled far. Those who have went to another city or another country, because most Italy, they don't travel. Most people that reside in Italy, they don't travel. As Italian person here who have been here for 17 years to go to Milan, you ask you what to do what? To go to Napoli, just Napoli here, we ask you to do what? So I have boss that I work with. Sometimes if I communicate with their children, say, where have you been since you have been here? One is even Carabinieri, he just passed out now. So, okay, how far? He said, to do what? Just within the Roman Lazio. So that mentality is too stuck in their brain. So when they see themselves that they are okay, but when they see black around them, they normally try to avoid. Yeah, because why? If they say traveling is a part of education, the more you travel, the more you get exposed. Sometimes I do tell them, imagine you travel to another country, because you are meeting a white, another white guy. Then you are not going to depend on your language, because that your language is only at least more important variable here. But then when you travel another, you have to communicate, whether English or whatever means you want to communicate. Imagine how you treat us here because of language and all that. How do you feel when person treats you that same way? Okay. So that is just it.
So tell me now, what is this and be the things where they affect the marriages for this abroad now?
To me, sometimes the women are not ready to submit to the men. Yeah, and most women, when they say submissive not mean say you become a slave. And it was a command that the women should be submissive to their men, irrespective of anything. When your man is talking, even if at all you have any opposition against his words, try as much as possible to listen to that person first. Listen to your man. At the end, you approach him in a way that if at all he's not going to buy your idea, because of how you approach him, then they will accept it normally, calmly. Not no, all those nasty things. No, because sometimes sociality or modelism have changed a lot of things, social media and all that. Because the more they view things, they don't know that is the advantage that the adversity that are using against them.
Currently, are you single? Are you dating?
Incomplicated.
It's complicated.
Yeah. Really? It's complicated because that guy say I'm single. I'm single again. So Honestly, I'm dating, but I'm single as well. I'm dating, I'm single. Let me use that word.
So what will be the
Probably
cause?
one
Why
day
can't
she
they
will come
complicate?
across this video.
Yeah, so why can't they complicate it?
The issue is that, just like I said, she lives in Spain.
Okay.
This is a girl that I actually love. But the issue is that sometimes I don't buy the idea of how she behaves. You don't do things without telling us, informing any guy who you say you actually claim you love. So, and if that same guy do that same thing, eventually without telling you, you pick offense of it.
Okay.
So, it does
So
not make
meaning
sense.
that she do things without even informing
Yeah. And secondly, and the ability or the mentality she have that she can't live in Italy and all that. People that live in Italy, are they human? I mean, are they not human beings? They are human beings.
She's in Spain.
Yeah.
But she said that she cannot
Can't
live
li-
in.
Yeah, they say nothing.
So meaning
Say,
that you have to be the person that will locate to Spain.
Thank you.
So are you ready to move down there now?
No. Even if I have to relocate to another country, not Spain now. Spain and Italy, there's nothing different between them now. Of course now. My siblings are dead now.
Okay.
So not be say Spain and Italy, there's nothing different. But I've been there once, but at least the city is more cleaner. It's more okay than beautiful in terms of that. But in terms of job availability and all that, I prefer even Italy than there.
Not true.
Bro, forget
So
that
how long
matter.
you done did the relationship with the girl?
It's been long ago. It's been long, like more than 3 years now. 3 years plus, yeah.
So how often they see?
Sometimes she come.
Okay. She come more or you visit her more?
No, she come more. I'm working, bro. Okay. Although she's working as well, and she's working. So these are the things that I said it's not nice to be in a distant relationship because why? She's working, I'm working. So at least try to give ourselves with that a privilege to see each other became something else.
So do you have any kind of life advice for someone who's been watching you to this very moment?
Bro, I will advise each and everyone as single and you are ready to marry, not to mingle with anybody. If you are ready to marry, first of all, cut off yourself with distant relationship. Definitely it's good to hurt you. At the end, you discover that you are in a relationship, but you will still be single. So that is what I found myself. I'm in a relationship, but I'm still single, just like I said for the beginning. So that is it, bro.
Clear. Thank you so much,
bro.
I appreciate it. Pull up.